Good morning and welcome to The Positive Habit. Thank you so much for being with me on my mindful walk last week. I'm now back on home ground and I got so many lovely emails from you about that idea of going on a mindful walk, which is something that we can do no matter where we are in the world. This week, what I want to focus on is the idea of open and narrow focus. And this was really sparked for me a few months ago. I was reading a book called The Open Focus Brain, and it is by Les Femi and Jim Robbins. So that's the book that I was reading, and it's really resonated with me. And I think that's a sign of a good book, is that it's something maybe you read, 2 months ago, even a year ago, 5 years ago, and there's still something that stays with you. So what really stayed with me is the idea of shifting from a very narrow focus to an open focus. And I'm sure, I know myself, that feeling of going into a space where your thoughts are becoming more and more narrow. And that's where a lot of stress and anxiety starts to build when we're so focused on one particular thing. So it could be something like, a situation at work, maybe a conflict or dispute, in particular, anything negative or stressful. It could be something that you're hoping for, a promotion or a presentation that you really want to do very well. Or it could be more personal issues to do with, worrying about one of your children, a parent, whatever it may be. It's when the mind goes into this really narrow space where there doesn't seem to be anything else but this issue. And when that happens to us, it really is so incredibly powerful to move from the narrow focus to what this book is about in terms of the open focus brain. So what I'd like you to do this week is simply observe yourself and notice when and if you're going into that narrow space. Now, it doesn't have to be a huge, big issue like I've just spoken about, or something that you're really concerned about. It can just be even, going into narrow focus of planning your day, of what you're going to do next. And that can be really kind of draining and exhausting on the brain. So just observe yourself. And then next week, what I'd like to do is just show you some of the techniques from the book that will help you to move from that narrow focus into the open focus. And what's wonderful is how effective they are, and very, very quickly. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already considered my online course, please do so. It's continuing to get really, really good results. Obviously, my book, The Positive Habit, and my masterclass series, the early bird is now finished. So if there are just a few places left, please do consider registering and joining me. I'd love to have you there. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.